This week's problem is similar to one of the puzzles found in our new favorite book, The Puzzling World of Winston Breen. And we've invited a lot of guests to join us for this week's problem. All of our guests have something in common with the problem, where different letters represent different digits. T is less than 7, and N is 6. So we'll place the 6 in for the N now. And then we'll examine the T and the H. They have to be different from K and E, so we'll have to add something to T and H, and the only possible thing are ones carried over from the previous place. And H has to be 9 because 9 is the only number large enough so that 9 plus 1 can be 10 and allow it to carry over to the next place. And 10 ends in 0, so E has to be 0. And if one of the E's is 0, the other E has to be 0. So now we'll look at the I's. I plus I has to be 0, which is not possible if I is positive, but I plus I could be 10. And 5 plus 5 is 10, so we place the 5's in for I. The 10 carries over like we need it to do, and now we examine the S's. Well, we've saved the S's for now because at first it could have been 8 plus 8 because 16 ends in 6, but we now know it has to be 3 plus 3 because we can't carry over to the place where it's 5 plus 5 to equal 10. So we're almost done. We're looking at the T. It has to be less than 7. We look at 6. It's already been used. We look at 5. It's already been used. We look at 4. But 4 plus 1 would make K equal to 5, which has already been used. 3 has already been used. If it's 2, then K would have to be 3. And the only number left for T is 1. The problem is now finished. And now you probably have figured out what all of our guests this week have in common. That's right. They were all born in 1953. The answer to this week's problem of the week.